So there's an internal and an external locus of control. Hi guys, welcome back. For those of you who are new, hi, I'm Shema. I'm a second year medical student studying in Australia. Welcome to my channel. Good morning everybody. Happy Thursday. As you guys saw, I woke up pretty early today morning. I woke up at 4:30 and I slept at like almost 12. So I'm running on like 5 hours of sleep, which is not great. Anyway, I had a lecture today that I did not attend because it's at 8 a.m. in the morning. And then I have a GLS later in the day at 2 p.m. which I am planning on going for. That was the lecture I was watching this morning. It was for my psychology course. I wanted to tell you guys something very interesting I came across in my lecture today. So it's actually something I learned back in high school. We basically learned about these things known as locuses, loci of control. So there's an internal and an external. So an internal locus of control is kind of when you believe that things are in your hands. You have control over what's happening in your life or certain outcomes, whereas having an external locus of control is believing that you don't have any like influence or control over things in your life. And as you can imagine, you need a balance of the two, or you need both of them for different circumstances. But let's talk studying. So let me give you an example. Let's say you have a test coming up. Let's say you're told beforehand which professors are going to be marking your test. And the one that you got is a really strict professor. Basically, because you know you have a strict assessor, you're kind of like, oh, there's like absolutely no way that I'm going to be able to pass this test because I have a really strict professor who's known for like not passing people really well. So I'm 100% sure like, oh, I'm not going to pass, so why even bother studying? That's an external locus of control because you believe that you passing or failing is not within your control. It's within the control of something like that professor basically. And then you have internal locus of control where you basically think that like you are the one responsible for how you're gonna do on that exam, right? But if you have too much of an internal locus of control, that's not good either. So you study, and you end up getting your mark back and it's a really poor grade, and you're like, this does not reflect the amount of effort that I put in. And that could be because yes, you did get a really strict assessor, but you end up beating yourself up for it because you're like, even if I got a strict assessor, I should have been able to pass that, you know? It's my fault. I either didn't study enough or I didn't study well or blah, 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 blah. So having too much of either is really bad. And I learned this in high school because that's when I used to have like test anxiety. And I learned about internal and external locus of control and how it's important to kind of differentiate the two, especially when you're struggling. So I would like kind of make a table and split it up into the things that I can control, my internal locus of control, and the things I can't control. And for the things that I can't control, so for example, what specific questions are gonna come up in the exam, what assessor I'm gonna get on that test, I put those all in the can't control section, and I basically shelf it away, and I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna worry about that because that is not within my control. And then what are the things that are within my control? How much I study with the time I have left, what study techniques am I using, how do I organize how I get through content, blah blah blah. I would just choose to focus on the things that are within my control and basically ignore everything else. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Maybe it will be helpful. Good afternoon, guys. Hi. It's currently 12:40. I have not spoken to you guys today because I've just been on a marathon. I have an anatomy lab today and I had to like go through the content because I haven't watched the lectures for this class because no shade to the teacher, but I don't really like her lectures. I don't think they work well for me. So I was just kind of like going through her PowerPoints, because her PowerPoints are really good. They have notes at the bottom, which is like more than enough to make flashcards. So I was like going through the content as I was making the notes. I think it's okay. Like there's many slides. It's like, was it like 70 slides, something like that, which is a lot, but the content isn't really like extensive. I think it's just very broad. It's not going into anything too deeply. So if you're wondering what subject that is, it's for my GI module. So we're doing anatomy. So this week we were doing like anatomy of like the oral cavity, the pharynx, the esophagus, the stomach, just like I guess kind of the first parts of it. Next week is our last week of anatomy. So we have 3 weeks of anatomy for GI, which shows you like I guess how extensive it is. I think I'm gonna have to go lock myself in the library. I think I'm also gonna do some heavy amounts of editing today, because tomorrow, well, I'm going out later in the night festival, and then tomorrow one of my friends is throwing a cultural night thing, so I'm gonna have to make a cultural dish with another girl who's also Kenyan. So we are gonna need to like spend the whole day cooking because we're making chapo. And then on Sunday there's like a uni hike thing that I think we're going for, and I have work on Monday. So as you can see, I don't have enough time. I need a new lip gloss. Mine is like run out. Like how annoying is that? I had been looking for a lip liner for ages, and then I finally got one, and then now my lip gloss has run out. Hello? That was like some bad timing. This one, I'm literally like scraping off the sides of it like to get some lip gloss.
Oh, can we take pictures of it for my dump? Oh, you're telling me my color was like whatever this whole time and nobody told me? You like that? Caring about me. Oh yeah, I think I broke my clip. Oh. Sorry. I think he's in like one of the photos. Guys, we came to the city. Piju's somewhere there. May's here. Piju came to get food. Apparently she's like freaking stinking hungry, but she's running around. Look at the moon, people. There's a moon. Not wait, let me try point it to the camera. There. Did you guys finish this sentence? Minions, tonight we steal the what? Yeah, see, Shayma didn't say it. She sucks. They have buffalo? Like buffalo? I don't think it's buffalo. I think it's like buffalo, like spice. Yeah. What's this?
We had that at home. We don't call it that. We call it Thai mat.
I swear you have the same, exact same dishes.
We have it, but not like in my tribe. Thai mat is Swahili. Swahili is like Arab culture mixed with like Bantu culture. So I don't mix with the
Disgusting. Disgusting 남자는 pictures, but they didn't look as good, so I'm gonna try that.